Neil here, back with another episode, and in this one I'm going to teach you how to replace vanilla recipes. I got a request from I don't know how to say his name, Pulio? Maybe? I'm sure he'll give me a shout out. Him and I chat quite a bit. He's going to give me the word and say, hey, you got it right, or you fucked it up. Either way, credit goes to him, the inspiration for this video. To get started on this video, we have to get into Eclipse. Imagine that. I'm just going to make that the default. I'm going to jump in, and we're going to go down memory lane first. So before we even jump in up here, I want to jump into Forge Source. And let's scroll down. We're scrolling to net.minecraft.item.crafting. And the first class that we see under there is our crafting manager. Voila, like so. And this really contains, right? Whoa, don't do that. Oh, well, we can't change anything in here anyways, because it's a library. How do we do this? How do we change one of these, right, to something else? Maybe we don't want sugar to be just 1. Maybe we want it to be 4, right? Who knows? Maybe we want to change the amount of planks that you get out of logs, right? Don't do that. That's just rude. Glass bottle, right? We can change that. Let's do this. Let's change a furnace. Yeah, we're going to change the furnace because that's a block. So we'll change a block. And we are going to change a book. Let's make it so that way a book is harder to make. Yeah, we're going to make a book harder to make, and we're going to make a furnace require stone instead of regular stuff. So we're just going to leave that here. Maybe we'll come back to that later. Maybe we won't. What we are going to do for show is go to Neocraft or yours or wherever. We're going to create a new package. And again, this is where I'm creating it. It's really up to you guys where you want to put this particular file, but I'm going to put it under a crafting file because this is really where I'm going to keep all of my recipe files. So when we get into more custom furnace stuff, I still have a follow-up episode I need to do for the furnace to show you guys how to make this truly custom, and rather than just a duplicate of the existing one that maybe smelts only your own stuff. And when we get into dual input furnace, that one has to have its own furnace recipe file. So anyways, let's create a class in here, and I'm just gonna, because I lack creativity, I'm just gonna call this recipe remover, like yeah. And let's put a method in here that is public public void, or nope, public static void, and we're just going to say remove recipe, again because I'm super creative. We're going to save that. Let's open up our main modding file. We're going to go down here to our initializations and stuff, and we have some recipes in here. Actually, have kind of separated these out to just regular ones, a shapeless, and then ones for the durable items. Ones that are using durable items. So we're just going to do this. We're going to put recipe remover dot remove recipe. Boom, like so. And is it already imported? Probably. We don't have any errors. We're good. So what are we going to do in here? Well, that's a good question. What we need to do is we need to go to that crafting manager. We need to look for those recipes. We need to pick them out and say get rid of them. Get rid of them, get rid of them, get rid of them. Right? And then we can go in to our own recipes and create some new ones. So we're going to do list. We're going to do a chomp to the right. That's what we call them, like the alligators, right? I don't know what they're called. brackets, something, I recipe, and we'll just call this recipes, and this is going to be equal to crafting manager dot manger dot get instance dot get recipe list, like so. And what we need to do is we need to iterate through this list, right? So let's actually import. There's a couple of options under here. We want to make sure that we're choosing java.util, and iRecipe, of course, is coming from Minecraft. Here we're going to do an iterator, and that is going to be an iRecipe, and we're going to give this a name, and let's just call this remover, and it is going to be equal to recipes dot iterator, like so. And let's import iterator, and again, this one, we want this one to come out of Java util right here. Make sure that you're choosing the correct one. If it doesn't work, check those just to be sure. So what we want to do now is we essentially just want to iterate through this recipe list that we've got, right? And we put it in here. Well, actually, we put it in here, and now we want to go through that. So we are going to say while remover dot has next. We're going to say item stack is equal to remover dot next dot get recipe output, like so. And let's import item stack, and we are going to say if item stack does not equal null, so if it's not empty, and item stack dot get item equals items dot book, there it is, we want to remover, so that's what we named it, remove, like so. And that's how you go and do. That's it. We hit save. So what is our recipe for a book? I'm pulling that up on the wiki. So there you go. 3 pieces of paper and a leather. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually do leather, paper, leather. Yeah, too much. So let's go in and confirm, right? So we see the recipe as it is there, and I'm pretty sure that this is a shapeless recipe. Well, it's not shapeless, it just requires 3 in this position right here. It could be like paper here, and so forth. But let's just go in and confirm and make sure that it's been removed. Still building my house. I got the walls up. No roof. We'll get there. Crafting table. Materials. And let's get some leather. Let's get rid of this stuff, y'all. And we'll go to miscellaneous. We'll get some paper. So let's plunk this bad boy down right here. And we are going to say that. And that. No recipe. No recipe for that. So, let's pick that stuff back up, like so. And let's get out of here. And let's get it out of here. And let's go back over here, and we're going to do a recipe. And we're going to say game registry.add recipe is going to be a new item stack, and this will be items dot, not item staff. Did this to me last time. Items dot book. Thank you. And this will be a new object. Those guys brace, and we're going to say, so along the top row, 1, 2, 3, we're going to have XXX, and then in the next row, 4, 5, 6, we're going to have YYY, and in the next row, you're going to have XXX, like so, and then X, X is going to be what? What did we say it was going to be? Items dot. I'm missing something here. Ah, right there. Quotes. Quotes. Items dot leather. And Y will be items dot paper. Like y'all. Oh, there's that missing quote. Items dot paper. Like so. So there's our new recipe for our book. So let's save that. Let's jump in. Take a drink of the beverage. And let's check this out. So just one more time, just for funsies, we know this doesn't work, right? So let's try our new recipe, our harder recipe. Boom, there you have it, book. So we've successfully replaced the book recipe. And in terms of items, you can kind of guess how else you do that, right? What else you would do to make that happen. Now, for blocks, it's a little bit different because we're still really looking. We have to put this stuff in an item stack. Can you put a block in an item stack? I don't think so. Not the last time I checked. So we do things a little bit differently. So if we want to get a furnace, we get item. We actually say item dot get item from block, and then we can say blocks dot furnace, like so. It's really that easy. So we remove that, and we will jump back into here. Single player, Neocraft. And we all know the standard furnace recipe, right? That's pretty straightforward. Like so. It's not there. It's gone, which is good. That's what we wanted. So let's go in and replace that one with our new recipe, which we say is just going to be stone. And we're going to say frame game registry dot add recipe item stack output new item stack, and this will be blocks dot furnace. Boom. New object, that guy, and it is going to be XXX comma X space X comma XXX, and X is going to equal blocks dot stone. Like so. So now we're using proper smooth stone rather than regular stone. One more time, we're going to check. And we got to get some of this right there. And let's make our furnace like so. So there you have it. That's really how you can do that. Now, the question is, well, what if I want to remove more than one? How do I do that? That was the question that I had. So what we need to do is we're going to put a brace in right there, and we're actually going to put our remover dot remove, like so. We're going to get rid of this one. We're actually going to come up here and we're going to say else if, and we're going to put in our same parameters that we have right here, like so. And we need another, we need items dot book. So we'll remove that. Put it in a brace. Remove ver dot remove, like so. We want to put another one in, else if, like so. Paste that back in. What do we want to remove this time? An item that we can craft. What's an item? An easy item that we can craft. Oh, we can do this. This would be rude. Item.stick. Remover dot remove. That's so rude. Then we already have our book recipe in there, but let's do our let's do our stick recipe now. Because normally, right, we want sticks. We just do block on top of each other, right? 2 blocks. Items dot stick, and that is new object. Then we're going to say X, and then in the next row we want X, but in the next row we want X. Then we're going to say that X is going to be, this needs to be ticks, is going to be block dot wood. Wood, there's different kinds of wood, isn't there? That's because it's metadata. Planks. I was wrong. My bad. Blocks dot planks. So now let's jump in. Let's do some testing. We're going to test all 3 recipes, of course, to make sure that they have been removed, right? So first recipe, this. That one's been removed. This one has been removed. And what was the other one that we had to do? Oh, we need some planks. That one's been removed, but that one is here. It only gives us one stick for 3 sticks. And then just to confirm, that one works. And then our book, like so, works. Sweet, huh? Let's do this. Let's not make it too terribly hard. Let's actually say that you get 6 sticks out of that. Nah, 2. Alright, that's it. That's all I got. That is your how to remove things from things. Remove vanilla recipes without editing base classes. That's an important thing. Don't do that. That's taboo. Never, ever, ever touch your base classes. Not that you can because it's a library, but anyways. Don't do it. Next episode we'll be removing furnace recipes. We're pretty much going to do the exact same thing, to be honest with you. It's really just going to look like and you know what, let's do this. Let's do this crafting recipe. And you know what we're going to do? Let's just do it now. Crafting recipe. And we're going to do this. Remove furnace recipe. Furnace recipe. Good method. There we go. And we will actually just do this right here. We can copy this in, and rather than this, we can do furnace recipes. Brief recipes. Looks like I'm going to have to do some research on that. Well, at least it gives me something to do for the next episode. Anyways, there you have it. I will make that the next episode. We'll remove furnace recipes and insert new ones. Sweet. That's all I got. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know on the forums if you need any help, or comment below. And that's it. Have a great night. I'm out.